I go like this.
Hey YouTube, I'm back. I'm currently at the doctor's office with my husband. He's getting a procedure done for his pain in his back. I want to address some of the comments from the previous video as far as R. Kelly goes. One was, as a black woman, why am I defending R. Kelly? If I was any other color, I'd still be standing in the same position that I am now. I stand on the position of truth, what's right, that's fair, that's just, in evidence and research. Many things have come out on these alleged victims, and there's one thing in particular that was brought up today that I read that I forgot what news chronicle it was in Chicago, but it's like they were following Deronda and reporting her in the paper. Now, was she planted there? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Because why would they specifically only report on her and her friend? You know, she used a fake ID and fooled everyone that she was 18 to get into the court proceedings. So everybody in that courtroom that watched this video of alleged child pornography were watching it with a minor in the courtroom. Now, she also lied to R. Kelly about her age. And she also showed him that ID. So if the courts did not recognize it was fake, how would R. Kelly know that it was fake? If anybody pays any attention, she's been online just running her mouth and getting all her stories twisted. She's told so many lies that she can't keep them straight. It's ridiculous. And they're going to tear her ass apart when she gets on that stand because she's a pathological liar. I don't see any victims in this situation. If I felt there were victims, I would be on their side 100%. But from the evidence that is being pulled up and their behavior and their posts online, they're not victims. They are hoe diggers. Okay? Thoughts. Ashanti McGee never dated R. Kelly. What she did was she was a groupie. And she would pay top dollar to be within his presence and VIP or wherever he was just to get noticed. Okay, who does that? Someone that's sick in the head. Her own daughter exposed her that she was coming home with thousands of dollars, designer bags and clothes, moving every year, but she supposedly was held hostage. Right. She was dating Bubba, I guess the next best thing to R. Kelly, just so she can be in that circle. I'm not definitely for sure, but I heard rumors that she was on his payroll. As far as what, I don't know, but that's just alleged. But like I said, her daughter exposed her. So she's just riding this money train because Tim Savage dragged her into this mess. Ashanti McGee, she is a liar, and she's a thief, a criminal. Look up her record. You have to be pretty damn low to steal money from FEMA during Hurricane Katrina. She should be locked under the jail. Okay, Lisa Van Allen. She alleges she was abused and all this nonsense. She leaves R. Kelly, goes on about her business, meets another guy, has a boyfriend, ends up pregnant, he's beating her ass, and guess what she does? She goes back to R. Kelly. Now, if he was such a monster that everyone claims he was, why would she go back there? Why would she go to her family? Why would she go to her mother or father or whoever she has in her life? No, she went back to R. Kelly. And guess what? R. Kelly took her back and sat her up in a place and took care of her and her child. And that's a forgiving heart. That's not a monster. This woman claims she was pregnant by R. Kelly and she aborted because she was worried it was going to be a girl. Well, she brought her daughter back to R. Kelly with her. So help me understand that one. But he's a monster, though. You know, I have seen interviews on YouTube of real victims, and why hasn't anyone questioned them and asked them why they're on R. Kelly's side? Because the two that I saw are definitely 100% backing R. Kelly, that were actual real victims that made police reports, went to the doctor, went through therapy, went through the right chains and channels. They weren't out looking for money, and they back him. They don't believe one thing that these women are saying. So help me understand that one. I mean, personally, if it was me, I wouldn't be wanting to be on every platform, on national TV, collecting popcorn awards. For what? A docu-lie? That everybody was in cahoots to make? That was premeditated? And even Tim Savage exposed the fact that they knew many of them women were lying but they didn't edit it because it would have cost too much money to do so. It was all about the Benjamins. Okay? They filmed and knowingly released a docu-lie under false pretenses. They knew several of them were lying. Tim Savage said so out of his own mouth. So help me understand that. Now, as far as this alleged videotape of supposedly R. Kelly peeing on this girl, miss me with that, because I am searching for the photo that I once posted and shared. I'm going to go through all the files in my phone. I'm going to go through my posts. I have to find that picture, because that's going to make everybody shut up, shut up, shut up. I had posted a still photo of the film, the movie, whatever it was. And I saw clearly with my eyes that was absolutely 100% not R. Kelly. That's why I need to find this picture so everybody can shut up. Shut up. Because I saw Damon Pryor. It was a still photo of him leaning against something in that wood room or whatever it was. And I believe Lisa was down there doing the good deed. You know what I'm talking about. And just seeing that it was Damon Pryor was hilarious. That everybody believes what they're told. And how many hands has this film gone through? How many times could it have been altered? Because obviously the jury wasn't buying it. He was acquitted on that. So why don't people please miss me with that and leave that shit alone? Because Damon Pryor, the still photo that I posted, we know back in 2006 or whatever, Kells was in good shape. He was slim, but he was cut. You know, he was muscular. Well, the person I saw, Damon Pryor, was not cut. He was not in the greatest shape. Nothing compared to R. Kelly. He even had little man boobs on him. That's why I need to find this picture. It's a still picture that, without a question, you doubters are going to have to openly admit it is not R. Kelly. Okay? Things nowadays and since 2006 have advanced. There's so many ways to alter things and trick the mind and the eyes into seeing what really isn't true. I've seen my photographer, when I was modeling, take my head off a photo on his computer and put it on another woman's body. Yes. Now, if someone wanted to, they could take any woman's picture and put it on a nude woman if they're good enough and blend it, and it'll look like that it was you posing naked and then making you look bad. It's done every day. It's done every day. Because I have a photo that I posted on my IG page that someone did a real quick job, rush job. It wasn't professional or nothing. I just told them, just put me with Prince. And they put my face on his ex-wife, Manuela's body. And that's simple. I mean, there's a picture of Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London together when they were really young, long before they even hooked up, edited. And it looked like it was the real deal. You know? So, people need to use their common sense. If anybody's in graphics or anything to that nature, knows how to edit, Photoshop, manipulate things on the computer, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, even today's movies, most of them are shot on a green screen, and then they add in stuff to make it look realistic, like they're flying in the air or they're driving a car or shit's blowing up. It's all done on a green screen. So but I'm hoping that I have that picture somewhere in my files, because I lost my other phone and I had to get a new one, and I'm not sure if I had it saved to the phone or what. I don't know if all my files transferred, but I'm praying it did. If not, I'm gonna search. I'm gonna find that picture. I am gonna find that picture, because I'm tired of this. You know, why don't you doubters, instead of trying to sit there and doubt constantly, why don't you pay attention to the receipts that are being put out there? Pay attention, or do your own research, you know. And as far as Aaliyah goes, that was a publicity stunt. I saw the marriage certificate. It was fake. It didn't have the correct documentation on it. It didn't have the stamp, the seal, none of that on it. It was fake. So if it was so real and they claimed the marriage was annulled, which should be public record, show me the annulment papers, which I know you're not going to find, because there never was an annulment. There never was a marriage. Because I compared my marriage license to theirs. No. That shit that's floating around is fake. This was all done for publicity. Why? I don't know. That was a bad move, because this is all coming back to haunt him now. You know? But I am not going to sit there and convict a person until, without a shadow of a doubt, they are proven to be guilty. And as far as I can see, he is innocent until further notice. And from what I've researched and I pulled up and what other people have pulled up and posted, it's not looking good for the other side. And there need to be laws put in place for women like this that make it hard for real victims. because of this nonsense, real victims are going to be re-victimized because these women want to play this game for a bag. I got more respect for a hoe than these bitches. At least a hoe getting her own bag. She ain't trying to take nobody down with her. And Miss Herpes, she probably, if she does even have it, she's had it long before R. Kelly, because we know she was loosey-goosey. Her and Summer Bunny were always out chasing after men with money, you know, because we do remember when Summer Bunny was messing with Offset. Then recently, wasn't it with what's his name, the so-called producer off of Love and Hip Hop, the one that wore the black fingernail polish and got the crazy dread hair. You know who I'm talking about. And now his wife, the singer or whatever, she left him with the, you know, took off with the baby. I can't think of his name right now because I haven't seen the damn show in so long. This is the game they play. They go after these men with money and then set them up. Try to get a payout. Try to blackmail. It's done every day.
And here's Cynthia. And Cynthia will get you all taken care of.
And then as far as
they call me Dr.
Angelo goes, and the wifey, they're go to Hollywood Next, and she breaks down a time frame as far as Azriel, when she was gone with R. Kelly. She was on tour with him, the date she flew and everything. And the Clarys wrote some letter giving permission for her to, you know, whatever. But Azriel left on the 20th. But they signed this on the 21st. Azriel was up in the air and gone. So it's like they were backtracking to try to cover their tracks. They need to pull up documentation of when they flew to Chicago over the years, because as Azriel stated, that they did come see her, they did talk on the phone, and then sooner or later they stopped answering her phone calls. I guess things weren't going the way they wanted them to. So go check out Hollywood Next, her video on that and the breakdown of the time frame and the flights. See, nobody bothers to sit down and piece things together and use common sense, because you know what? Sense ain't common. It ain't. You know, it's like how many others have dated minors? Aaron Hall, his baby mama was 16 when he started messing with her. So is that okay? I don't hear nobody bashing him about it. Jay-Z with Foxy Brown. Even Monica, she had an older man and she got her nerve to speak on R. Kelly. Hypocrite. and that man helped her. Okay? You know, how soon people forget. Like, we gonna forget that, you know, she was dating an older man. And she was a minor. That's some real weak crap. That's why when Monica came here to Minneapolis, I didn't go. I don't support hypocrites. John Legend came, fuck him. He's not the sexiest man alive. They gave him that because he's sucking up. He's all up in people's asses. But you know, karma is going to hit all these people that are doubting and not waiting for things to play out and all the facts to come out.
Okay,
Lady Gaga already got hers. She fell off the damn stage with a fan. That was funny as hell. You know? All these haters. You know, I'm not supporting none of them. Well, Lady Gaga, I never fucked with her anyway. She's weird. Charlie Wilson, old crackhead ass. I don't support him. Nope. John Legend, I never liked him. Monica, whatever. There's several others on the list that I will never respect. You know, just a bunch of hypocrites out here, a bunch of hypocrites. And this so-called great country, you're supposed to be innocent and proven until proven guilty. Psh, that's a joke, ain't it? Everybody's already condemned and sentenced R. Kelly without even hearing all the evidence. Waiting for it all to be presented. Because the only side we're hearing is these knucklehead sides. You know, Drea, Santi, Lisa Van Allen, Heather Williams, and the list goes on. Where were y'all at 20 some odd years ago?
You can do it?
The hair braider, she's dismissed. Bitch, please. Who holds on to a shirt for over 20 years? What was you holding it for?
So I'm assuming with this first couple sentences here, she's a no-go.
She know damn well if anything happened, she was a willing participant to get a piece of our motherfucking Kelly. And a lot of these bitches are upset because they weren't the chosen one. Period. They weren't wifed up. He got bored with them. He kicked them to the curb. Okay? Because you men out there know how vicious women can be. And I know several of y'all been in some situations where women have done some things to you because you broke up with them or you no longer wanted to see them or talk to them. They've put your shit on flats. They've busted your windows. They try to ruin every relationship you had, drop salt on your name. So everyone can miss me with what they talking about. But wait till I find that picture. Wait till I find that picture. I'm going to find it. Come hell or high water. Because as R. Kelly says, then everybody can shut up. Shut up. I got people searching for it also. It's going to come up. And then I want to hear what the naysayers have to say. What are you going to say when it shows that it's not R. Kelly? What? What are you going to say? There's nothing you're going to be able to say. Because the proof is in the pudding. Even Stevie Wonder can see that shit. You know, eventually you guys are going to wake up when women start coming for your asses. Okay? When they start making false allegations towards you, then you might get some understanding. Look at Cuba. One accuser, now it's up to what, 16, 19? I lost count. We don't find that a little bit kind of suspicious? How one turns into 16 or 19 allegations? You don't believe that people can be paid to come forward, to lie? Because that's what happened with my brother in his federal drug case. People he didn't even know, never seen in his life, came and testified against him. Yeah. The feds are dirty. You know, I'm sure they offered them time off their sentence, early release, time served, just to come up there and lie. How much were these women paid? By Lifetime and everything else that they're doing.
How many different providers you got to do a spinal injection?
And Lizette talking about, oh, I can't even afford to buy a burger. Well, you was out here doing all these tours and everything. What'd you do with your bag that you was getting? Huh? Where was you during the first trial? All of you knuckleheads, where was y'all at? Because if he has a problem like everyone seems to believe, wouldn't there be current victims like 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and so on? There's none in between. This is all old shit. So what? He likes younger women. He likes all women. He's dated young and old. I've dated older men. And I'm sure there's a lot of hypocrites out here watching these different videos on YouTube have dated younger girls too.
Robert?
So don't sit up there and act smug and act like your shit don't stink. Because so many men that were older than me when I was 15 was coming at me left and right. So don't sit up there and tell me that none of you guys were doing the same. Okay? Don't tell me that. You know, be true to yourself. If you know damn well that you have dated at least one girl that was a minor, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Miss me with that. not a YouTuber. Let's get that straight. I just come on here and voice my thoughts and my opinions and my experiences. My daughter was a victim. So I would be the first one you would think to jump on the bandwagon and say he's guilty. But I see it for what it is. My daughter's situation, yes, I locked that motherfucker up 3-4 times. I didn't stop. I was relentless. Now, if I felt that about R. Kelly, I wouldn't even have any type of support for him. You feel me? Because I've been in those shoes with my child. I've dealt with the feds lying and manipulating and coming up with false evidence and you name it. So I've been on both sides of the tracks. So you need to go back to my previous videos and maybe you might want to listen to those and you might get a better understanding of where I'm coming from. Because there are a few comments on here. I'm going to let you know right now, I don't play that tit for tat. I am 51 years young. I am a glamour, okay? I have 4 beautiful grandbabies here in Minnesota. 1 passed away. I would have had 5, okay? I've been on that side of the track too, having to bury a child. He was 2 months, 2 days old. The worst possible thing that any parent, grandparent to endure, to bury a child.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
So don't sit up there and judge, because I've lived this. None of you have walked in my shoes that are coming with these comments and what have you. Why are you supporting him? Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for being respectful. Because of those that get out of order, I will just mute you. Because I'm not going to argue back and forth. I am too grown for that, and I'm not going to drop to your level. I'm not going to do what others do, like the other bloggers in these YouTube streets. I'm not going to argue. For what? Behind a screen? If it ain't in person, I'm not doing it. Like I said, I'm in Minneapolis.
Want some more coffee before I pour it out?
No. I'm in Minneapolis, so. You want to say something?
Did you see that rap?
Come here.
I wasn't here.
That's all I'm saying.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of people all over the internet writing checks they can't cash. I'm not going to sit up there and disrespect nobody. I'm not going to threaten nobody. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not going to play internet bully. That's not me. I'm 51, okay? I am not in junior high. I am not in 8th grade or 7th grade. I am a grown-ass woman that has experienced many things in my 51 years. And those that can't see the truth, it'll all come out. But you know what, even when it does come out and prove that everything's a lie and they exonerate R. Kelly, Everyone's still gonna be stuck on he's guilty. Everyone's still gonna bring up that stupid ass tape. They've been doing this for years. You know, Cosby, all this shit didn't come out on him until he wanted to buy NBC. Kells, he wants his masters. Bam. They take you out one way or another, just like they did Prince. Just like they did Otis Redding. Just like they did Jimi Hendrix. Just like they did Wham. Michael, what is his name? But anyway. Michael Jackson. That's another one. The sooner you guys wake up and smell the coffee. But I'm just waiting for game day when court starts and all these heifers are exposed. Not that they haven't been exposed already. I mean, they're all online, twerking, dressing all provocative and sexy, cleavage. Lisa Van Allen's daughter's twerking naked. Yeah, that's real victim behavior. Yep. That's how a victim behaves. My God. But I'm gonna make it my mission to find that picture. Come hell or high water, if I gotta go through every single post on all my social media sites to find that damn picture, I'm gonna find it. Because it clearly is not R. Kelly. Period. So.
Oh.
If you haven't heard my other videos talking about the feds and how they operate and what have you, go back and listen to them. Go back and listen to them. Because they're dirty son of a bitches. The criminal justice system, that's exactly what they are, criminal. There's no justice. Wake up. It's bigger than R. Kelly. They're coming for you, your son, your brother, your cousin, your uncle. Don't you see they're trying to wipe out the entire race? This is why they incarcerate, so that we can't procreate. You feel me? Check the statistics of how many black men are incarcerated and on some nonsense shit. And how long they got as far as a sentence compared to the white man. Because they're going to eliminate us, or we're going to eliminate each other the way that we have been doing, by killing each other. And that needs to stop. Put the damn guns down and act like you have some fucking sense and some respect. Because once you take a life, you can't bring it back. There's no coming back from that. Is it worth spending the rest of your life in prison? No. Go back to old school, where you sit there and you fight and you box. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these punks like to pull out guns. Punks. That's what I said. Yep, punks. afraid to take an ass whooping. We'll just pull their gun out and pow in a minute. It's really sad. It's really sad. Because I've seen women lie on my brother and have him locked up time and time and time for some bullshit. And my mom finally stepped in and just went off on these bitches. You know, coming to her door, can I get my Louis Vuitton suitcase? No, because you keep locking my son up for no reason. I'm sure you have somebody in your family that has been locked up for no damn good reason from some stupid, ignorant, immature bitch. Because this woman that kept locking my brother up, she was older than my brother. He started dating her when he was 18. She was 38. Is that a big deal to everybody? Huh? A younger man and an older woman? Huh? It goes both ways. But she kept pulling these shenanigans and getting him arrested, and finally my mom just told her, you know what you are? You are just a whore. Period. She never got that Louis Vuitton suitcase back either. Mama didn't play that shit. Because she even told my brother, well, if a woman can hit you like a man, you can hit him back like a man. I agree. Don't be putting your hands on nobody. But that's all for now. But like I said, don't come over here thinking you're going to get an argument out of me, because it's not happening. I don't argue. For what? Well, my husband should be almost done now, so I'm gonna go. Have a great day.